Well, good evening, greetings, and salutations. This is Passionate Bliss, and I'm here again tonight with questions, comments, useless facts, and opinions by me. Go to my YouTube channel, Passionate Bliss, comment, like, subscribe, share, and I will always be over there. And I will talk to you there, and I will answer your questions, and hopefully we can have dialogue, okay? Let me know what you think about today's episode, okay? Because today, my thoughts were triggered by the results of the Botham Jean murder trial. Okay, he was murdered in his home by an off-duty white female police officer who stood trial and was sentenced to 10 years. Okay, and so when that came down, it left me with certain questions. But first, my comment of the day. My comment of today is this to both sides: you are no better than anyone else, and there's no one else who is any better than you. We have got to learn that. We have got to remember that, okay? And I came away from that situation with that thought in my mind because of the way I saw the family and the judge perform after the sentence was passed down. It was a light sentence, okay? The jury took, 5 hours to come back and give her 10 years for taking the life of a young man who had not even yet begun to live. Not yet begun to live, okay? And so when I saw, his brother, this is the first thing, okay? And that's why I actually called this CooNing. The title of my episode is called CooNing and Cockroaches Will Never Die, because they say cockroaches can survive a nuclear extermination. A cockroach will survive. So it looks like CooNing will survive as well, okay? Because in 2019, I watched several people CooNing around that verdict, okay? The actions of the brother, okay? CooNing at its worst, its saddest, okay? He got to understand he immediately forgave her, okay? And so my first question number one was, well, did he like his brother? Was his brother like a bad guy or something? Was he the black sheep of the family? Was he one of those trifling brothers, good for nothing? So why would you so easily forgive someone for taking away the life of your brother? 27 in his prime, not even reached his prime, just finding out who he was. Okay, so I looked, I saw the testimony from different people who said what a great guy he was. 27 years old, an accountant, in his own place, minding his own business, eating a bowl of cereal. No reason he should have been dead. None, okay? Her absent-mindedness, apparently, her carelessness, apparently, and a lot of that story was fishy to me, but anyway, he's dead, okay? Cut short. Could have been some good black woman's husband, but he's gone. We'll never get him. And, so it wasn't the fact that he was a trifling good for nothing, but yet his brother got up on that stand like a coon and forgave her and said he didn't even want her to have jail time. And then he begged to hug her. I want to give her a hug. Please. He begged to hug her. CooNing. So let's go ahead and define what a coon is. Let's define CooNing, okay? Urban Dictionary for this one, because it's an urban issue. An insulting ethnic slur of contempt for a black hurt person who wants to please a slave master. CooNing. He was on that stand. And I know this from living in the white part of South Carolina, dealing with white and black people. I know this, that when a white woman starts to shake and cry, okay, the mountains will crumble, the heavens will open, and the sun will shine, and a halo will appear around her head when a white woman starts crying, okay? So not only was the white woman crying, I'm so sorry, the white woman's mother was on the stand. She wished she could take his place. The white women were crying, and the heavens opened up, and halos descended on the head of a murderer and her mother, okay? And so the CooNing began in earnest. The CooNing began with the brother. I don't want her to go to jail. He was ad-libbing. His family didn't even know he was going to say that. Ad-libbing. I don't want her to go to jail. I want her to give her life to God. Can I hug her? This may be his first chance to put his arms around a lily white woman. Okay? So can I hug her? So he got the chance, please. So he got a chance to hug her and rub her, making the biggest coonery scene I've ever seen. Okay? Against somebody who shot your brother dead in his house. Okay? So that was just unreal to me. It was unreal. Okay. The judge who later cooned allowed it. Okay. And so my question was then at that point, when will black people as a whole ever recover from the generational, psychological, and genetic damage that was done to our psyche after years of bondage? Okay, after years of abuse, years of brutality, years of domination, from a slave master to Jim Crow. When will we ever recover? Will we ever recover? That was one of the questions I had. That was my second question. Number one, was this guy some kind of loser that his family was forgiving and hugging? No. Number two, are we ever going to recover from trying to please a slave master who dominated and brutalized us? Are we ever going to recover from the damaged psyche, Stockholm syndrome? Are we ever going to recover from that damage? You know, that's what I was thinking when I saw it. You know, those people were ill. The brother was ill. You know, and so my third question came when the judge, highly educated, presiding over a court of law, when she got down off of her bench, got a Bible, walked over to a convicted murderer in her courtroom, okay, shared scriptures with the murderer, okay, read it, provided, and hugged the murderer herself. CooNing at its deepest. CooNing. What is CooNing? What is CooNing? Contempt for a black person who wants to please the slave master. She still wanted to please those white people. Still wanted to have them acceptance. Still wanted them to pat her on the back for her compassion. Okay. CooNing. Just CooNing. Okay. So my third question was, when? And what will it take for black people as a whole to see themselves as they are? See themselves as equal to white people. When and what will it take for black people to learn to carry themselves and show that they are equal? When will they begin to carry themselves as equals to white people? When will they begin to value themselves and value each other as well as they would another white person? He didn't show his brother any value. You know, he all but opened the courthouse door and said, come stay in my house. If it was permissible, then he probably would have done it. Okay? No value for his brother and his brother's life. You know, when will we begin to show each other the same value and give ourselves the same value as we give white people as a whole? Okay? When will black people begin to show themselves the same respect and deference that they give white people? When will black people, what will it take for them to show each other the same respect and deference that they give to white people? What is it going to take? Okay, this is my third question over and over, okay? When will black people begin to protect themselves and protect each other the way white people do? The way they protect white people, okay? When and what will it take? All right? And also, when will black people begin to promote themselves as much as they promote white people? Okay? When will black people be able to promote each other the way white people promote each other? When? And what is it going to take? Okay? This time, I don't have answers to these questions. Because personally, as an individual, and most of the individuals I know, we already value ourselves as much as any white people. We don't think we're better. We don't think that we're, superior or kinder. We think we're equal. We see there's no difference between us. They're just the same. So that's why I say black people as a whole. There's nobody white on this planet better than me. And by the same token, I'm no better than them. And I'm not going to give them that deference. You don't get no hug after you've killed my sister, even the black sheep one. You don't get no hug and no forgiveness. No. God forgives. Jesus forgives. I go along with their plan. Okay? So, no. Because I value them. Even if there was trifling, I value the trifling one. You had no right to shoot them. Minding their business. Come on. And so I know as a person, I already see myself as their equal. And the psychological damage, I undid that years ago. Years ago. You know, it was never taught to me in my home. My home. My family, we all see each other as equal and just as worthy and just as good as anybody else. And I want that for all of us. Starting today. Let's start today. Can we start today? We just saw a coon job that I didn't realize was even still possible in 2019. Okay? That was the biggest act of coonery I have seen in my lifetime. Now, I've seen people coon on jobs, you know, trying to get in good with the boss, you know, trying to get time off, trying to get good shifts. I seen low level cooning, but that cooning was brand new. It's brand new, and it shouldn't be in 2019. Cooning and cockroaches will never die. Let's kill one of them. Let's kill one of them. We ain't gonna be able to kill the cockroaches, but can we please kill cooning? Please, let's start that today, okay? Let's make a pact. We're gonna kill cooning today, 2019. In behalf of, what was his name? Botham Jean. Let's kill cooning today, yeah? Okay? With that being said, y'all have sweet dreams. Make to find them all real. And no cooning in the meantime.